Hi everyone! Surprise! I decided to create something that I was not preparing to create 1 hour ago. But I decided to create my CaféDuBien, not only on GoBrunch, but also to restream from GoBrunch to YouTube and LinkedIn. So going with the flow. And this session is to bring excellence. And I'm doing this with improvisation, let's say, and with an expectation of engagement. I was in J session book club about the sixth rule, creating an air of expectation. And I was wondering why not to create that, to practice already, to create this for the first time on GoBrunch and at the same time on Restream. So I might spin multiple plates. I'm just going to check. I am live on YouTube. Yes, I am live on YouTube. And for sure, I will be live on LinkedIn also. So as Keith was also telling me, I don't have yet my mic, my special mic, my special camera. So all is not perfect, but it is done. I'm not waiting the perfection in order to do these things. And so welcome live on YouTube, welcome live on LinkedIn. Of course, you can come and go whenever you want, and you are also welcome to the GoBrunch room, because I'm not going to monitor often the comments on LinkedIn and YouTube. I might try to see if I can monitor these, but I have already multiple tabs open, and I have my mic on GoBrunch, my mic on Restream, and I am present live direct face to face. No, let's say the online direct presence on GoBrunch. I'm streaming to YouTube and to LinkedIn. So if you want to join, don't be on stage on Restream. I rather prefer you to join the GoBrunch because it is in GoBrunch that is going to take place. So let me just check on LinkedIn if I am live. Normally I am live. There are in fact two, one event that is external is pointing to GoBrunch. And the second event is this, so it's also for the replay team for watching. Because at the end, I would like to show what I'm going to prepare and where this event live on a replay team, I want to make it done. And so am I live on LinkedIn? Am I live and audible on LinkedIn? Feel free to comment also. I'm going my best to be back and forth Restream, hoping that Restream is working and will show me any comments from YouTube on Restream. Because yes, I am audible on LinkedIn. So whether you are watching live on the replay team, wherever you are coming, hold this session at least 40, 45 minutes. Let's say 1 hour on GoBrunch and 30 to 45 minutes on Restream. At some point, I will close the Restream, but it will still continue on GoBrunch. So you are always able to join the GoBrunch, and here is the link to the GoBrunch event that I will post on LinkedIn, and here is the link GoBrunch event I will post on GoBrunch. GoBrunch direct access to participate. So you are welcome to join GoBrunch. You are also welcome to be passive audience on YouTube or LinkedIn. You are welcome to post comments on YouTube or LinkedIn, any question. And at the same time, my expectations, of course, you are free, it's an invitation, but I would like to expect from you that you are joining my space, GoBrunch. And it is an invitation because I'm not going to force you. And so what is the value that you are going to receive right now into this session? I'm going to think about. Be more, in a sense, to offer you my blessings about what I was living during these last hours, these last days. And so I'm going to give you a bit of information. And I was not inviting anyone, but I'm going to tag Keith Keller so that at least he is able to watch the replay. And now I'm going to see if I can go to Restream and then to share my screen from Restream. At some point, it's going to be Inception. You know, I am on Restream. I have to manage multiple tabs, by the way. And I am going to share my screen to the GoBrunch so that you are able to see GoBrunch. And have a next iteration where my mic will be perfect, where my camera will be perfect. But until now, I am just sharing screen. Here I am just checking. Yes, I am in GoBrunch. And each time that I speak, you see my bubble. And this is my coffee room, my public coffee room. I have also my initial 101 coffee room. I'm having also my coffee room. And by the way, for me to show all my rooms, because it might be for but at the same time, I'm happy to hold you the space. This is an and I it like this. Am I going to show my camera? Yes, it is probably better to show my camera. So let me just go to my room and then to show my camera. But it's all because it's distracting me. I am showing my camera, and of course you can also decide to enlarge your screen. So I'm going to enlarge my screen so that you are seeing me on the GoBrunch space with my camera. And so a new way of me presenting my CaféDuBien session. Usually I do it on an audio room. And of course, you are welcome if you are joining to be off for engaging our audience. We need also to show our face. We can also engage without being on camera. But at the same time, it's good to be on camera, to say, hey, do you want some coffee? I have some coffee for you. I'm not going to drink coffee right now because it's already 11 p.m. and I'm just going to be too much awake. But let me know in the comments. I will try to find a way to make it easy because I have multiple tabs. So I am going now to make it easier to use way of Restream. And I love this this new screen things. So I see only on the Restream what I see in the chat. I see only my comments, I think. So you are free to comment, to ask any question, and to join the Go. And I might be able, of course, I posted the link on YouTube of the GoBrunch, and I posted the link on LinkedIn in the GoBrunch. So feel free to join at any point. I might also see if I can monitor it's really interesting about testing, you know. I am yes. I am on my GoBrunch and on my Restream also. I see my sharing screen. Do you see? No, you see my sharing screen. So that's amazing. I'm testing at the same time. So I acknowledge that you are there. At least maybe it's me that is double. But if you are in the audience, feel free to comment because when I am streaming and you are watching, I don't have your presence unless you are commenting. That's why I'm really doing that on the GoBrunch, by the way, because doing that on the GoBrunch, you can click the GoBrunch, enter, and you will enter my amazing GoBrunch room, and you will be able to interact directly with me, engaging. As I told you, you are not obliged to use a camera. I decide to show on camera, but it is not mandatory. Your voice is welcome. Your engagement is welcome. And anyway, I'm not going to talk to welcome, join, because you are free to join or to listen or to comment or to ask questions or to leave. You come and go whenever you want. So that's me ranting for already more than 10 minutes because I was running the show even before the top of the hour. So my agenda, I'm going to show you my gratitude first for the live persons that are watching right now and the replay team for following me since depending whenever you were connecting with me, hours, days, weeks, months, sometimes years. I'm building my network. And let me reintroduce me. But first, let me just cut my camera, change my scene right now. So I wonder if I need to take some chocolates, by the way. I'm running, my fuel is chocolate, by the way. So I'm just right now changing the stage so that I am sitting because I was standing up and I will sit and continue. So to present myself, my journey, my story, my desire for 2025, what I was calling this year 2025, because it's time for me to thrive and to see you thrive also. I am again back on camera, showing my delicious chocolate. And by the way, for watching me, I know that you can do many things um, in your life, and you chose to be live right now, or you chose to watch me on the replay team. So if you are part of the replay team, thank you so much. Giving you some chocolate right now. So this is me being as raw as the chocolate that I'm showing and eating. And you are always welcome to comment at any time. I was just, if there is any private message that I receive, is related to the session you want to join. And so I'm just not really present right now, but I am expecting probably surprising guests to join. But in the meantime, I'm not present right now in front of you. But if you are watching live, thank you. If in the replay team, thank you. And unless you are bringing a comment on LinkedIn or on YouTube, I don't know if you are watching. So I'm talking, expecting that you are watching live or that you are watching on replay. But at the same time, if I don't have any comment, any question, even the replay team afterwards, like, hey, thank you, I have a question or a comment, I don't know if you watched or not. So that's why I GoBrunch. It was for me a revelation, an amazing moment. So let me now set the stage. So there are multiple questions to reply because I don't have any question for now, creating these questions just to bring you a bit of context. So first, who is Ollie? Yes, I'm still audible. So who is Ollie? Ollie is a first name, O-L-I, that I chose. My still official or old name is Olivier, which is O-L-I-V-I-E-R, like the tree, olive tree, because in French, Olivier is not only a first name that is really common in French, but it is also the tree, the olive tree, and it's the tree of the peace. And so I decided to change my first name for various reasons. Because it was simple, it was easier for people to express my name, and also because I was most of the time people called me Oliver, V-E-R, but they were missing the I, Olivier. But to say to the people, hey, it's not Oliver, it's Olivier. But finally, I decided, okay, let's go for Oli. And I realized that with Oli, I can also make some puns. Like, I was broke Oli, broccoli. And I became ravioli. So that's really prolific, you know. And I'm really prolific, prolific in the pun. So that's sharing my name. Then, who is Oli? Oli is a human being that was born a bit more than 48 years ago, that was and still live in Belgium until now, in Brussels, the capital of Europe and of Belgium. And Brussels is a city that I've been knowing since I was 8 years old, so more than 40 years, in fact. And aside that, it's a country that is speaking 3 official languages: French, Dutch, and English. French, Dutch, and German, sorry. And English is the language that is bonding French, the Dutch, and the German. And just to let you know that French and Dutch are really the languages that are officially spoken. German is also officially, and it's most of the time spoken at the east part of Belgium because of the presence of Germany. So Belgium in the map, if you don't know, it's a small country that is on the North France, that is on the north of Luxembourg, that is on the south of the Netherlands or Holland, west of Germany. So that's for telling you on the map. And we are officially in German, yet French and Dutch. And so the simple fact to say, my name is Oli. In French, mon nom est Oli. In Dutch, mijn naam is Oli. In English, my name is Oli. In German, I don't speak. Ich spreche nicht Dutch. So sorry. I can say Guten Tag, Guten Abend, Dankeschön, Bitteschön, schnell, Autobahn, no. But I don't speak so much German. Like, I speak, except to say wunderbar. It will be wunderbar to see you commenting on GoBrunch, joining me on GoBrunch, commenting on YouTube. It will be wunderbar if I have any comment on LinkedIn or YouTube, because I don't see any comments. So if you are commenting, I don't see them, and I apologize. Feel free also to check the link on GoBrunch to join me. I posted the link, LinkedIn and YouTube. Hopefully that you can see them. If not, you are always free to watch me on LinkedIn or on YouTube. So, who is Oli? Oli is a human being that more than 48 years ago, and that has lots of challenges in his youth. I'm not into going to the details because there are multiple sessions. I was sharing my life and 2 chapters in 2 different anthologies. So CJ and Susanna, thank you so much for allowing me to share bits and parts of my story. So we repeat it again. Important for me, really important for me. CJ and Constance Leyland and Susanna, thank you so much. And thanks also Kevin. Thanks also to Aaron Gibson, Soul My Life. Thanks to Omar. Thanks to Susanna also, because beyond boxes that I was able their session. So feel free to check on my profile. On I will probably make these links more available, but sharing my story. So I was struggling in my youth. My mom was ill, and I was at 6 weeks to be 13 years old, like 36 years ago. In this year, on the 8th of May, it will be 36 years that she spread her wings. And then I was having to face boarding school for 2 years, and my school years were not so much pleasing for me. And then came moments of jobs, and job searching, and for 20 years I was knowing my purpose. And my precious time was from 12. Then in 2019, I was waking up to my purpose. And since 2019, I was deciding to become a language trainer and a language coach. And I discovered also the new community through Rachel Palling in 2022. And I am certified neuro language coach. And RO, I know that it's about nines. And coaching for language elevation, efficiency, joy, autonomy. And so that's what is really within my heart right now, and that I'm going to invest more time, more energy about that using my GoBrunch space. I have a classroom that I will really soon make visible for my language coaching. You can learn and improve French, so Dutch and Italian and English. Of course, we don't need really English because you are speaking English, but I speak English, I speak French, Dutch, Italian also. My fifth language will be Spanish. Muy bien. Me llamo Olivier. Me llamo Oli. Y estoy mucho feliz. Of course, I'm not perfect in Spanish, but but I love this language, by the way. And it's similar to Italian, so it's amazing. So thank you again for watching me. We are only 10 minutes on Restream, and I'm going to then go back to my GoBrunch, and you are welcome to join on GoBrunch anytime. So as I have any comments or any question, neither on LinkedIn or on YouTube, this session will last probably 10-15 minutes on Restream. I will end the streaming and I will be on my space, on my GoBrunch space until the top of the next hour, like be out of my GoBrunch space. But this is an occasion for me to showcase GoBrunch. And I'm going to make more and more streamings of my CaféDuBien. But at some point, I might have also a CaféDuBien which will not be streamed, just on GoBrunch, so that you can join on the GoBrunch space using the external links. So I chose language. Why did I choose language coaching? That's also another question that I'm going to unfold. And I'm just live on. Welcome to comment, to ask any question, or there is a link of GoBrunch. And by the way, this link is amazing because this link will be always there. This room will be always there. And by the way, this room is opened 24/7. That's the magic of GoBrunch. I can set the event without me having to set up a room, spending time, This room is always there, is available, open. You can join anytime, even without me being present. So that's also an occasion for you to explore. So back to my question. Why language? I will tell my story. So I was already curious and enthusiast about the words. My first ever books were, of course, kids and child books. There was like magazine, quarterly magazines or monthly magazines with languages, with pictures, like Tremplin, this kind of magazines dedicated for toddlers, childs, and then adolescents for the reading. But when I was a child, the first true books, not really true books, but the first books I was reading was the book where you are the hero, where you are crafting your own stories, like RPG books. And books that we're not reading from page 1 to the last page, but like you have a map, you have one or two dice, one dice or two dices, and you are an hero. You are also having a piece of paper. You are having items. You are going through an adventure. Like you are on the number 1. That's the first number, obviously, when the story is beginning. But then you have, okay, this is the story. Like normally the number 1 is having 3, 4, 8 pages, I think, to plant the scene. And then you can take action. Then you are inviting to do A, da 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 da, or B, da 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 da, or C, da 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 da. And depending on your decision, A, if you choose A, go to the, if you choose B, go to the page 7, if you choose C, go to the page 95. That's an example. And then going on and on and on. And that's why what was really passionating me about the books was like play, learning new words, embodying a persona, a fictitious character in the medieval age, and having HP, fighting monsters, losing, game over, but always be able to, let me keep track of my line, writing on my piece of Arian thread, so that if I am in a end way, I don't always start from 1. I see if there are other paths, and and it's a kind of a maze. So that was my first ever books. Aside the magazines of the Spirou, SPIROU. That's a kind of a persona a bit similar than of Tintin, by the way, Spirou in Belgium. And that still exists, the journal Spirou. Probably there since I remember it was the 16th edition in 98. So they were starting in 38. Wow, I think. I don't know, but or 48. But I think they are existing since more than 60, 80 years, I think. And still occurring. So that's amazing. The Dupuis edition, DUPUIS. And then after that, I was going to the first secondary school. And when I was in my second school, I was having my French teacher. Wouldn't fall that really soon. But I was 2 years old at that time, 11 or 12 old, I think, 12. But first, I'm going to talk about my grandfather, because I think before my teacher, it was my grandfather that was appealing me the seed within me the seed of language appreciation. And I want this story. In that story, and at some point, you are always welcome to join me on GoBrunch, ask me questions, and also commenting on YouTube or LinkedIn. And thank you also the replay team for watching me until the end. So just to let you know that this session will end in 10 minutes maximum, unless I have engagement from you. That's my ink. Whether you are joining on GoBrunch or commenting on YouTube on LinkedIn. So now I'm going to craft my story about my grandfather. So my grandfather, I was visiting my grandparents and my grandfather in my mom's side. They were only having me as a child, as a grandchild. I was having my mom and my godfather, who were their children. And I was visiting my grandparents and also with my mom until I was 12 years old, because then my mom spread her wings, and sadly. But after that, I was still visiting my grandparents. But before that, when I was still having my mom, when I was visiting my grandfather, I was playing crosswords with him, reading Reader's Digest, readers in French. They were having, and listening to Jacques Brel. That's my idol. And I was listening to him when I was 7, 8 years old, and afterwards, of course. And I was also diving into the dictionary of my grandfather. I'm not able to show right now my dictionary, which would be for another time, but I made my sessions recently about the Jeu Dictionnaire, the Thursday dictionary. Jeudi, which is Thursday, the day. But jeu is a game, and dictionary. So jeudi, dictionnaire. Thursday, dictionary. So that's my point, by the way. And I was diving into the dictionary, and I loved to discover, and that was the first seed planted with my grandfather, playing with crosswords, searching in the dictionary what the word could be according to the definition. It was a game. It was amazing. And then came into my life my other pillar, my French teacher. And he was not only teaching us, he was also passionate about cinema and movies. He was showing them, he was making himself at school using the music of Pink Floyd, The Wall, that you all know. We don't need no education. And he was showing us Metropolis from Fritz Lang, and also letting us discovering poetry, books, and tongue twisters, like les chaussettes de l'archiduchesse sont archichesses. I need to make it really perfectly right now. Les chaussettes de l'archiduchesse sont extra sèches. Or, un chasseur chasse, it's not easy. Un chasseur sachant chasser son chien est un bon chasseur. Or, 33 Turcs sur un trottoir étroit. And of course, these tongue twisters are not making sense. Like for the typographers, the judge and the old whiskey, or the lazy fox jumping, whatever, it doesn't make sense, but it covers the aim. The tongue twists the diction to be able to express fluently with clear diction. And the typography was for testing the fonts, with a limited amount of text. It's the same case of the lorem ipsum, that is for a text to see if a text is and the font is well presented. And so poetry, books, tongue twist, and planting the seed of appreciation and of critical thinking. So the power of appreciation by a poem I had to write, and so I had to know by heart, to connaître par cœur, that's in French. And it was If, from Rudyard Kipling. And it ends by, but more than the glory of the kings. I don't know, because I'm inventing. I don't know this poem by heart as much as I was doing it 36 plus years ago. But this poem was ending by, and more than the glory of the kings or the god, you will be a man, my son. And he gave me a score of 194 over 200. He could have been making me 4 over 10, 14 over 20 for my 6 mistakes that I made. He gave me the score of 194. That's, in a sense, the power of appreciation. Then the books. 2 books that exist also in English that I was having to read in French. Brave New World, Le Meilleur des Mondes in French, from Aldous Huxley, and To Spoil the Sun from Joyce Rockwood, a book that is not anymore published on paper, but is available on Kindle. Feel free to search To Spoil the Sun, SPOIL, from Joyce Rockwood, JOYCE, and then Rockwood. And it's not there is also a Joyce Rockwood that is more like in the diet, in the nutrition, but this is not the same Joyce Rockwood. Like, it's an homonym. But Joyce Rockwood is an anthropologist, and it's really talking about a fictitious character, a fictitious persona from the 16th century. Native American Indian, I don't know how to say it, but an indigenous American Indian, because in French it's Amérindien, that were living in the 16th century. So it's fictitious, but it's like the story is told from her side when the conquistadors, the strangers, were coming with their armor, their metallic armor, and perceived as God from the indigenous, and then the illness that they brought. I think it was the tuberculosis, I don't know, the rage, flame, fire of the sun that was on the skin, le feu du soleil in French. No, l'injure au soleil. That's the the provocation. That's the To Spoil the Sun, title in French, Le Jour Soleil. And other books in French that were really tough as an adolescent to read. A story of a young sister about her elder sister with the leukemia illness and leading to her death. De Molly, the last summer. Also the show, the snow grieving, La Neige en deuil from Henri Troyat, the du Hibou, Malataverne, many books that were really tough to read as an adolescent. That's the second thing that was really amazing from this French, his passion for French, to plant the seed of critical thinking. We need more critical thinking nowadays. It's my heart that is expressing. For the next generation, this generation and the next generation, we are and will still need critical thinking. Because AI is there, of course. And at the same time, we would like to see more humans. Technology is amazing. Even more amazing when the heart is there. And I don't see anyone commenting on live, on YouTube or LinkedIn. Let me know on the replay team, what are your thoughts? Because without your comments, I'm blah, 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 blah. I wish that I'm resonating to you. So let me know. Whenever you want, feel free to comment. Feel free to reach to me your feedback. So right now it's on the 43rd minute of the session. I'm going to end this session on Restreamed right now. I'm still on my CaféDuBien for 16 minutes on GoBrunch. So feel free to join GoBrunch if you are there, if you want to join. So I'm vision next CaféDuBien, most on Restream, but not all. Because I want to make them able to be seen on replay, but at the same time, I would like to also create this. This is an amazing GoBrunch space where you can join whenever you want, whenever I'm deciding to create an event. So right now, I'm going to set the stage for next moves. I will still do Restream sessions for promoting people, for my language coaching, and I will do GoBrunch sessions could be for promoting people, it would be for language coaching, for a CaféDuBien session where you can join and talk about anything that you would like to talk, and for creativity, for book clubs also. And I am also going to be more visible about my offerings, because I'm going to offer you my coaching group and individual services, my invitation for setting spaces where you are welcome to donate or to give me in exchange your money energy for the value that I'm bringing, especially about language coaching, about refresh your brain. For instance, refresh your brain will be tomorrow, probably earlier than that no, but it will be tomorrow. And I'm also going to invest time on GoBrunch to craft spaces that are allowing me to also blossom with this amazing community that is GoBrunch that I invite you to discover, and also blossom financially. So I will always be grateful towards Margaret, towards Richard. Grateful to Margaret. Sorry, my English is not my native language. Grateful to Richard. Grateful to Rachel Paling, Neural Language Coaching. Grateful to Margaret. Grateful to RJ. Grateful to Peggy. Grateful to many other people. And so this is now the end of my session on Restream. I will still be on GoBrunch for 13 minutes. So if you are just catching late, or if you want to join GoBrunch room, you are welcome. I'm now going to end the Restream. I'm just checking if I have any comments on YouTube or LinkedIn before. It seems not. You are always welcome. Also on the replay comment. Thank you again for watching me until the end. You are awesome, 40 me talking. And as always, I was expecting people to join GoBrunch or to comment on LinkedIn and YouTube. I am not controlling that, but I'm setting the stage. So that's my invitation for you for the next event, for the next CaféDuBien, to join me directly on GoBrunch, or at least to comment on YouTube or LinkedIn. And so I invite you on the replay team to do so whenever you want, because I'm doing it not for me, I'm doing it for you. Because else I will stay alone on my CaféDuBien GoBrunch session without me saying anything on Restream. And it's good because I can focus on my mission, on my next step. But at the same time, I'm doing that also for connection purpose. CaféDuBien, coffee feels good. The time where you can connect with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever. So right now I'm going to sip, to prepare myself a cup of tea. And I'm going to sit on GoBrunch for 12 other minutes. And I'm going to close right now the restream. So thank you so much for the replay team that is there watching me. And thank you also for the people that were that. And it's okay if you don't comment. You are always welcome to listen to me. That's it. Have a nice end of the day. It was the 17th February. It is right now 11 p.m. 9. I'm still on GoBrunch room for 11 minutes, and then I'm going to move forward to another session with Keith. Bye.